Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where we're doing something different today. This is City Planner Plays One Tile Challenge map. Oh wait, I can't start building yet. I haven't started my timer. So let me explain. I almost messed up. Okay, so that didn't count. That's where I'm gonna put the road, but it didn't count for the time. Okay. Just established that. So, normally you start off with 9 tiles, so there would be, one more around each of this. This is actually just 1 tile, so it's not very big at all. You can check out City Planner Plays video on this. He did some things, which are fine. He spammed a bunch of coal power plants until he was able to spam something else to get up to a pretty high level in the development tree, or in milestones, whichever one it is that gives high density. So yeah, it must have been there because these are all, yeah. So he got up to milestone 10 just by spamming things, and he had lots of development points to spend, and that's fine. That is a completely legitimate strategy, take advantage of the game mechanics. But I want to do this a little bit different. I want to see how far I can get and what population I can get in an hour with following progression of just building the city without, doing anything, to take advantage and to exploit any of the game mechanics. So I have exactly 1 hour starting right now. I 1 hour on my tablet. We will all hear it beep in just a minute. So what I'm going to do first is just lay out a road network. So this will take me a few minutes, so we'll speed by this part pretty quick. Okay, and I wasted over 5 minutes on that. But I think it was important to get the grid maximized. So what I'm hoping is to go with wind power, and I want to just shove this right out here at the edge. But man, our wind speed is really low out here. So we're gonna have to hope for the best. I am gonna go ahead and get it right there at the edge, and then run a power cable right over it. And then I need to look and see. You know what? I'm not gonna bother with it. We're just going to do one of these and be done with it. Right there. Cool. Done. And we will connect that up. I think that will get power pretty quick on its own. And then no pack. I want a water tower. It'll make a little bit of noise, but we'll put it down here by where like commercial's going to be. We'll put it like right there. Cool. That gets our grid going. And I'm going to unpause the game, and we're going to start zoning, just filling this up, and hopefully we will get an opportunity to get to some higher densities. If not, well, we'll deal with it, and we may just have a city of like 200 or something. I just want to see what I can accomplish in an hour without doing any exploits. I think it'll be a fun way to do the challenge. So I'm gonna go about half on this side, and I think I can even get away with like zoning that, and I'm pretty sure when the buildings build in, yeah, they'll just automatically level themselves. They might remain flooded, and if so, well, then we'll change it. But for now, we're just gonna leave that alone. And then we need some commercial. And we will just do all of that and then get rid of that a little bit right there. Yeah, those buildings are going to stay flooded. All right, so cool. Let's keep going since we have the residential demand. Let's keep that moving. And let's get all of this to fill in real quick. And there we go. We have gotten to milestone 1. So that gave us some money. We can buy more tiles, but that would defeat the purpose of what we're doing here. So what I want to go for with my 1 development point, if I even can, it might take 2, No, perfect. I want the crematorium because I want death care in the city. I don't want to wait for that to come from outside of the town. So we're going to go ahead and spend the development point. I know I already did. And we are going to get that in. That's a lovely spot for it. I'm going to let garbage services come from outside of town. I'm not going to worry with it. So, and then we're going to plop down a clinic. I'd really like that to be right here, but it looks like no go. So we'll go just across from there. Cool. And that gets us a clinic in. Hey, look, we can buy 11 tiles. No, we can't. Oh, cool. We have medium density. I want to immediately start like redeveloping, like immediately, because I think it's going to be important. Yeah, we'll probably, you know, wind up losing out on a few houses for just a moment, but I'm kind of okay with it because look what that did to our demand. It took both completely away. So once again, in fact, I'm going to pause and I am going to bulldoze all of these houses so that we can hopefully start getting some things back in here. I'm going to be sad if we don't, but there we go. So that was medium density row houses, not, you know, the greatest. And I just realized if I'm going to maximize these, I need to have them all lined up the same way. So this is a little frustrating. I just cost myself some time. Live and learn. I've never done a challenge of any sort in Cities Skylines ever. And during his live stream a few days ago, City Planner Plays mentioned to both myself and Cities by Diana that when we were in chat, it's like, you two might be interested in this. Check it out. And I felt not called out, but I felt like, you know what? I need to rise to the challenge. I need to take advantage of it. You know, if he's going to go to the effort of specifically mentioning me in his stream, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you. I know you're watching because you want to see how I do. But, you know, if he's going to go to the effort of mentioning me in his stream, then I feel like I need to go to the effort of trying this out. So we don't have the greatest demand for medium density, but our high density is coming back. So I'm just going to rededicate that to our lower density uses, and then we'll come in here and start filling in some of these medium density. We have a huge, massive demand for our commercial still, which kind of surprises me. So I'm not going for pretty in this city. I'm going for it works in this city. That is my goal today. I don't want to really do anything else. I'm leaving this space back here reserved for industry. And yes, it did indeed work to put industry there. It self-leveled. I was going to try to just level all this out and get myself a little extra space, but I decided against that. What I do want to have, though, is maximum space to build. So let's go, since they want a bit more industry, let's go with industry right here. And that's now never going to develop. That's awesome. I wonder if... Yeah, I'm not going to bulldoze anything. So that took care of all of our industrial and all of our commercial. I don't know why I can't think of that word. I've just suddenly got like RCE syndrome. Dude always calls it commercial. So we have a few places that aren't developing, so we're going to just switch those over to low density, and we'll have some really strange mixed uses throughout here, and it'll be fine. Though I am going to go medium density there and there. We still have a couple of tiles there, but I'm going to wait and see if this medium density comes back. We are gaining quite a few people. What we're not gaining is any money. In fact, we're losing 28 grand constantly, but that's all right. So we're doing fine on water and sewage. We should be doing fine on power. Well, Okay, I don't know that I'd call that fine. So what we're gonna do is spend some money on this dude. This gives us a couple extra megawatts. This gives us a couple extra megawatts, and this gives us a battery. Cool. So now for our power, there we go. Yeah, we basically doubled what we had. So let's continue. Low density is our only demand, so low density is the only thing we're going to give them. In through here, I know it's odd to have the medium density back here, but whatever. I would like to get to some schools at least, just to see what we can do. My tablet is being very uncooperative and is not keeping the timer up on the screen the way I'm used to, so I can't see how long I have left. There we go. I have 40. Wow, I still have 45 minutes left. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some things to get some progression points to get some higher density. Otherwise, yeah, we're not gonna get very far. We'll just be sitting here doing nothing. So let's go for some more medium density since we have the demand, but I'm not gonna do much more than that. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought that would soak it all up. I'm not going to give in to the commercial and industrial demand right now. We have really low unemployment, and we've got a lot of houses still under construction. What I'm going to do is hope that we pop up 4 more XP here in the next few seconds. There we go. And that gets us to where we can now do taxation, and we can get elementary and a high school. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get a high school in here anywhere, to be honest. But we can definitely get an elementary school. What we're going to have to do is just switch this to this road. I'm pretty sure an elementary school will fit right back here. And of course that broke the pipe, because why wouldn't it? So here you go. Even though I switched you to face a different road, okay, why are you still complaining? Oh my god, I can't have these type of problems right now. All right, you know what? Fine. Just go away completely. That's what I have for you. Just be gone. If you're gonna cause me issues, you're out of here, man. We'll pump that over there. That'll be near some residential later, but oh well, not my problem. So we'll go there with elementary, and I want to upgrade this. It takes up so much room. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna give them the extra capacity, even though I doubt we're ever gonna need it, but it's within the footprint, so real deal. So cool. We still have huge demand for commercial. I suppose we could put commercial here along this main drag here, and then do maybe some more industrial over here, but medium density is what we wanted to see. By the way, we also unlocked regular medium density housing, so we're gonna spam that in right back here, and yeah, watch that completely eliminate all of our demand. Great. So I know I said I wasn't gonna add anymore, but I lied. So let's get some commercial going up here. And that should take care of all that commercial demand. And then what we can do is when our medium demand comes back, we can redevelop a little bit of this. Oh my gosh, that commercial demand is insatiable. Holy, good word, insatiable. I'm gonna pause just so I can get that right there without getting rid of the industrial. So cool, no residential demand, that's great. That's always exciting. We've got 42 minutes remaining. 42 and a half. So let's get this last little bit here built and wait for some demand to pop back up for residential. And medium density is toying with me. It's popping up and then going away, popping up and then going away. So I am going to go ahead and get a little bit in here. Let's undo that and replace it with that for medium density. We're starting to see some apartment blocks come in, and that's 36 for each one. We're up to a whopping 607, though zoning these are population per hour has spiked quite a bit. Still losing quite a bit of money, but not as bad. I can probably, you know what? Money doesn't really matter in this, does it? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. We're just gonna subsidize these guys, and then I'm gonna leave industrial and commercial. In fact, let's make a little money off these dudes. There we go. We're still losing cash because of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? But that should hopefully spike up demand for residential. I was really hoping it wouldn't be low density though. I was really hoping we would see medium density. So I'm gonna hold out that hope. Oh, okay. All right, we're going up, we're going down. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm just gonna wait for a minute because I really want to start redeveloping some of the low density into higher densities. To get to our next milestone that gives us any new density, we get low rent at milestone 4. I don't know that we'll make it that far, to be honest. We might. And then we get mixed housing at milestone 5. When do we get parks? Because I could put down parks and that will help us get parks and recreation not till 4. Wow, okay. Yikes. Yeah, we're just at the mercy of waiting for the citizens to become happy. Do we get any points for building paths? I'll totally spam some paths. No, nothing. I don't think so. Oh, you're in underground view. That's great. So almost 700 people. I don't remember what City Planner Plays got up to. It was like 3,000 maybe. I could be totally mistaken on that number, but if I can get a third of that, I'll feel really good. Like if I can get to like 1,000, I'll consider this a pretty good success. If I can get to like 1,500, then I'll feel really good about what we've done today. So we do have a bit more demand for medium density, so we're going to do the same thing here and plop in some medium density housing right there in that corner, and that will probably take care of it all. We are going to give them a little bit of the industrial that they're asking for, but only a little bit, so I don't want to get too close to these houses over here. And then the rest of this we're going to bring in with commercial. Cool, awesome. So they only want low density. Well, you know what? Here, build some really tiny low density houses right there. Go for it. Knock yourselves out. We've maximized. We haven't maximized because that became a bridge. I was about to say we maximized all of our buildable area, but you know what? It's not that big of a deal. That's not a whole lot. But we are right up to the edges pretty much everywhere. Right here, we've wasted a little space. Right there, we've wasted a little bit. And in these corners, we've wasted a little bit. But for the most part, we're looking good. I mean, I could like bring a road up here, but really, I don't know that we're gonna get that big of a net gain to do that. So I'm not going to. So yeah, come on. I need some higher density demand here, people. Let's go. Maybe say if I subsidize the wealthy, but that won't really do me any good because we don't have any high wealth jobs right now, I don't believe. I forget where it shows me that information. I could have swore that this told me like their employee number. We do have a couple of educated and well-educated. Oh, that's available for rent. That's why. So why do we have such high industrial demand if we've got a building sitting here available for rent? Yeah, I was hoodwinked. There we go. Medium density demand. That's what we wanted to see. We are going to build medium density apartments right across from the elementary school. I think that's a beautiful place to put them. And then for now, we will do a little bit of low density. And pretty much from here on out, we are redeveloping. And I am at the mercy of waiting for things to happen. Maybe we could spend some development points up. Not some development points, but some money upgrading a few of our service buildings. And indeed, that was a good spin. That got us a little bit closer. But that's it. We don't have any other service buildings. Like, I don't even know where we're going to wind up putting police and fire when we get to that level. I have no clue whatsoever. That is all of our service buildings, isn't it? Yeah, we only have a hospital. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, this can get a little observation tower. There we go. Okay. What about our water pipe? Oh, I can get upgrades. Chemical purification. Done. And, oh, that just doesn't fit. Okay. So, but that did get us closer to level 3, which doesn't get us any more densities. But it will let us get some more city services that maybe we can, you know, bump something out of the way somewhere and get the city services in, and maybe then get up to level 4 doing that. So I'm just going to chill here for a minute and wait until we get to level 3. Hey, there we go. As I zoned in a couple more tiles, we did it. So this doesn't really do much for us other than these services, and we are going to find a place to put them, which means we're going to lose citizens temporarily. Boo hiss. But I think it's something that we have to have. I really do. I think we have to make that sacrifice. Let's get this fairly central, so that everybody gets a nice little boost from it. And then the police station is a biggin, but I'm pretty sure it will fit a biggin. Oh my god, I sound like I live in Arkansas. I do live in Arkansas, but I sound like I'm from here, and I'm not. So there we go. That will get us oh, that's it. That was not nearly as many progression points as I was hoping for. But I do have 5 that I can spend. Is there anything that we could spend it on? That would be good. That takes up too much. No, that's all too big. Oh, emergency shelters. They're tiny. Yeah. We're not gonna do college. We're not gonna do a high school. We're gonna stick with just what we have. I'm not gonna worry with any of this. So yeah, that's the ticket. Let's go here, and then let's spin the other one on a fire watch tower, because this is gonna be minimally invasive here. Like, we can put, I've got a space here if I can convince it to go there. Done. And look, that makes people super duper happy. I'm gonna find a couple other little spots. There we go. There's the perfect spot for one. Here's the perfect spot for another one if it will cooperate. There we go. Cool. Yes, I realize we don't need this many, but it's all I really have to get progression points right now. And I guess that does kind of violate, though, what I said I wouldn't do, which was not spam things. So I will give them a fire watch tower, though we have really good fire coverage, like, everywhere. Is that really a 2-tile building or a 4-tile building? Boy. Okay. That's rude. So how about, instead of putting it right up against the road, we turn off snapping and have it, like, right there? Will it be happy? Oh, it totally will be happy. Awesome. So what doesn't make me happy is the fact that we only have low density demand for housing right now. That does me no good. We were almost up to 900 at one point, and now I don't know why the edge scrolling is being so aggressive. Now things have slowed down. We'll break. I think we'll get to 1,000, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I had hoped. We've got just under 32 minutes, or we have just under 32 minutes remaining. So what I think I will do is, because, well, let's look at unemployment, because I don't want to have a situation where we don't have any jobs. We're okay on unemployment. So I was thinking I could always get rid of this and then get rid of this and have more houses over here. If I get rid of this industry, but our industrial demand is really high, and it looks like all of these buildings are occupied. So, oh, well, they're even upgrading nicely. Cool. That makes me happy. So, yeah, now we're at the mercy once again of waiting for our next level, and that's at milestone 5. A Grand Village, you get a slow rent housing, but that's not really, I don't know, that might help. But I was really hoping to get these mixed houses, because that would let me replace some of the commercial, but still have residential as well. Oh, we have medium density. Okay, pause. Got so excited about that, didn't I? We are going to, let's look and see what we have here. These are all low density here. I don't think we'll get a lot of medium density buildings going in, but I think that we'll get a few, so I should pause while that's happening. And we're going to get rid of a couple extra houses. God, that hurts me, but I think we have to do it. And there we go. Why they didn't build there and there, I don't know, but that did. That took all of our demand. Man, what are you doing to me over here, people? Why would you do this way? Oh, come on. Please just fill this gap. All right. This is probably playing with fire. Yeah, they're still going to be stupid about it. Okay, whatever. I'm going to stop stressing. I've got just under 30 minutes. And hopefully we can get something done. I can get a little bit more here, maybe. I wonder if I can get this road extended out just a little bit farther if I turn off everything. I don't want that to connect. There. Oh, and of course I lose houses. Really? You're taking zoning from me for doing that? Oh, that's rude. That is just rude. I think it's because I didn't snap to existing geometry. Yeah, I think that's what did it. All right, right to there where it wants to connect, and then back off. I still don't get my zoning out of it. Oh, this I've made a mistake. I have made a huge mistake here. Hey, it's back. Cool. Awesome. What is this? This is our row housing right here. There you go. And then this was our low density right here. Cool. Though it didn't take out the low density house, but we could get a bigger house. Not that that would really do us any good. So we don't have anything developing right here. So just for the sake of, no, not for the sake of engagement, for the sake of population, we will do some low density in between two massive, well, they're not massive, but they are large apartment buildings. Though if you are enjoying the video, please hit the like button. Leave a comment down below letting me know what I did wrong, because there's always critics. But like I said, this is the first time I've ever done any type of Cities Skylines challenge. Challenge videos usually aren't my thing, though I am enjoying it, so maybe it will become my thing. No, I'm not going to do just a challenge channel, but I would be open to some others. I've done challenges in live streams and things like that where I have more time, where it's just a goal, not a time type situation. So I would be open to doing more. Does this have to be on a roadside? Like, will it function if it's just like chilling back here? Oh, it doesn't care about being on a road. Score. Okay. So that will give us a little bit more space. Why are you saying you're not connected? Bro. Like, what is your major malfunction here? Why are you saying that's not connected? Oh my god. Did I really just say bro to a water tower? Did I not delete that? Let's delete this and try this again. Let's get out of underground view. You're wasting my time. Okay. Oh, now they're happy about that. Okay, so building a water tower and then immediately deleting it makes people happy. Interesting. So why was this being... Okay, so there is the connection right there. Oh, I see what happened. I connected to that. So let's be a little more intentional about what we're doing here. No, it's complaining about no sewage, but... Right? Sewage pipe not connected. Why do you need sewage? We're not putting anything in. It totally is connected, though. I need to light. Yeah, see, that's totally connected. I'm going to ignore it, probably to my peril. Because I can get another house over here. Look, let me give us a house. So let's see, what did that do to our water? Is it gonna complain? No, it's gonna sit there and be exactly like it was. And I can get some progression points. A whopping 30. And one house. Like literally one house. Right next to the playground though. How, like, that's like, all these people, they have great access to the playground for their kids. Let's look out the back window and watch kids play with all the neighbors' kids. Freaking tablet keeps locking. And it doesn't want to. There. Okay, 25 minutes. 25 minutes, and I'm kind of stuck right now. We can get low rent housing at level 4, milestone 4, and then milestone 5, tiny town. I don't think we're gonna get there. Like, just realistically, I don't have anything that I can really build as is. I think I'm gonna start sacrificing a little bit more commercial. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice a bit more commercial in the sake of getting more residential in here. I think it is a worthwhile endeavor. I know we've got stuff under construction, but I'm kind of hoping for a bigger building. No, okay, whatever. So that took care of all of the medium density demand. We don't have, oh gosh, unemployment is starting to really creep up. Ooh, that could slow things down, but I have hit my hopeful goal. I thought 1,000 would be good. So with just under 24 minutes left, I wonder if we can get to 1,500. All right, so let's take a few gambles here. Get rid of all this, and then make this low density, since that's what we have a demand for. Maybe I can get away with just like meeting demand, and we have people complaining about high rent. How can you be complaining about high rent? You should have like all the money in the world. It's because I didn't load the game with mods, that's why. Because I thought, if the game's modded, I don't know if that's within the rules or not. So I didn't load my mods. So we're gonna get high rent problems because land value. Yikes. Yeah, our land value is gonna start rising through the roof, isn't it? That could hurt us. That could kill the run. But we have 22 minutes left. We're getting closer to our next milestone. So I'm gonna just speed things up here and try desperately to think of things that we can do. Oh man, we've got people going abandoned. Oh, this does not help. This does not help. Anyways, we're gonna speed things up and see if we can't at least get some mixed use, because that will let me get some of our commercial replaced with mixed commercial and residential, and maybe that will bring our population up another 417, and I'll be happy. So here we go. Enjoy while we get to level 3. I'm going to get rid of a little bit more commercial here and replace it with low density housing, since we have the demand, because we're at 1,100. Why wouldn't we? By the way, the music in today's video is brought to you by City Planner Plays. This is City Planner music. He spent his own cash to commission a lot of great tracks, and this is the first time that I have used them in any of my videos. As long as you like leave a credit to Master Plan Music in your description, you can use it. So go check out Master Plan Music. The link is in the description down below. And thank you so much, City Planner Plays, for making that available. That is just truly like above and beyond. Like, that just doesn't happen, where there's a creator who's like, I've spent my hard-earned money to commission this that you can now use in your videos. That is absolute legendary status, and I appreciate it. So I want to mention one thing. We've got just under 20 minutes left. My Cities Skylines series, I mentioned in my last video last week, where I half-heartedly built a quarry and just wasn't feeling it. That was probably going to be my last one for a while, and that's still true. This challenge is the exception. This will be it for Cities Skylines until the March update comes out, if it does indeed come out in March. And then after that, I will reevaluate and see where the game is to see if it's something I want to continue with or wait for the next update. And I just thought of something. If I do advanced road services, do I get development points for upgrading the roads? I have no idea. But everybody's getting trees. Oh, that doesn't really give me any to put in trees. Really? You ungrateful bastards. I really thought they'd be like, hey, we've got trees on our street down there by the nasty smelly industry. But we are almost, like, we are so close to level 4. So let's just take a minute and hit that next milestone. Oh, there we go. 17 minutes and 30 seconds left. I don't think we need to spend any development points, though. Parks. Ooh, parks. But look at that. Look at the high density residential demand popping up. Do we have high density? Does that count as high density? Really? Okay, fine. You can have it. Let us then, since we are losing a lot of the low density demand, let's redevelop a little bit here. I know it doesn't take much to satisfy that demand. Yeah, it is. It is gone. We do have some office demand, though I do not have educated citizens, though maybe some have moved in. So maybe we can start replacing some of this industry. And if we go to our taxes, we are going to subsidize the... Yeah, I'm trying to keep this family friendly. I try to keep my Cities Skylines videos somewhat family friendly, though occasionally I get into a rant where there's lots of profanity. Can't imagine what about Cities Skylines could trigger that. So is our water still okay despite that complaining? Yes, it was just working. Water's working. I don't know. Sewage pipe is not connected to the network. Why do you need a sewage pipe? If you're pumping sewage back in, I take issue with that. We've got a lot of people over here complaining about not enough customers, and that's kind of why I replaced some of this commercial to begin with. So I think I'm gonna do it again. Even though it says this isn't the best place to build it, it's where they're getting it. It's just how it goes. So there we go. That will get rid of the people that are complaining. I bet our unemployment is really high. Oh my God. Yet the city's continuing to grow. I'm halfway to my next own personal milestone. I'm not a particularly competitive person, so this hasn't been as stressful for me, I think, as it might be to other people. My competitive streak is with myself. I always want to push myself to do something better, and I already have, because I did maybe, okay, at the beginning I said I hadn't really looked at it, but I did load it up while I was watching City Planner's stream, but I only spent about 20 minutes in it, just to see what I wanted for a grid. And when I did that, I got up to 600. That's why I kind of set the goal of 1,000, because in 20 minutes, I made it to 600, but I knew we would really slow down once we got to here. I am going to do something dumb, though, and we're going to lose a few people because I'm going to come in and target some small playgrounds. Oh, let's start snapping back on. Let's get them like right back in the corners where we're going to make the least impact on what we lose. I don't even have zoning there anyway, so we can get, actually, okay, hold on. I shouldn't put that one there. We're gonna redo that one. I know you're sad about it. We're gonna put it here. And even though we don't have the demand at the moment for medium density, I'm still just gonna add that there and hope it comes back. And then where else can we get in a couple playgrounds? I just want to kind of like make sure they are everywhere. Oh man, can I get one right here without losing a building? Can I? Oh, I can't. So sad. Does industry want to? Yeah, there you go. You can have a playground. Industry totally wants a playground. Overlapping items. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I could lose one house here. And yeah, those parks are nowhere near enough to get me. Oh, I need to, so does a larger park get me more? I didn't really see how much that came in, but we could put in a dog park up here. There we go. Yeah, I didn't really. It's 100. It didn't really. I don't think we're gonna get to level 5. What I'm hoping is that we get some more demand here, though. Is that what we just built? No, this is what we just built over here, isn't it? This was actually, and we got one building out of it. One. So maybe, since we still have the low density, we just go ahead and put low density right next to the apartment block again. There we go. Cool. We have 12 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. We do still have office demand, and we did get an office to move in. How are they doing on employees? Doing okay. What's our unemployment like? It's still through the roof. So I'm gonna ditch the rest of this industrial here, because that will, once that pollution goes away, if it does. Oh, we have very little pollution. Perfect. It didn't have time to pollute. So what I can do is bring in another office right here. And then even, oh, it actually is quite happy to put residential there. There we go. We can get a little bit more residential there. We are, what, 224 away from my goal, just under 12 minutes. So I am once again going to let things just kind of grow here for a minute and see if we can get some stuff leveled up. I doubt we're going to get to level 5. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think there's really any progression points that we could spend to make it happen. I don't think we need mass transit in this city. What I can do is get rid of that abandoned house. And I'm just gonna hope to see some medium or high density demand pop up, because I think that's gonna be the only way that we're gonna exceed 1,500. I think we'll get to the 1,500. I really do. I mean, it's 217 people. Am I mathing right? Yeah, I'm mathing right. I think we'll get 217 more people. I just don't think we're going to get above it. So let's speed things up and see if we get a milestone or if we hit 1,500. So I think I am going to redevelop these that are complaining about not enough customers. I mean, if they're not getting anybody shopping there, what's the point in keeping them? I think I just got rid of residential building. I can't really do that here, though, because it'll be right up against the industry, and they'll complain about noise and pollution. And there'll be no point in building it there, because it'll just go abandoned really quick. But that'll give us a few more houses with 6.5 minutes remaining. I'm not as optimistic that we're going to get to that goal of 1,500. You know what? Maybe we replace a few of these commercial uses that are complaining about not enough customers with some offices, since we do have office demand, because we're paying them, we're bribing them to live here. And maybe, just maybe, this will drive a little bit more residential demand. I think our residential demand is so low because our unemployment is just so high. Yeah, it's 50%. So, yeah, I didn't realize it was that bad. We need jobs. We need lots and lots of jobs, and I don't have anywhere to give them the jobs except those offices. So hopefully Those offices will help a little bit, but looking at our education, I mean, we don't have any well-educated or highly educated, despite the fact that we're subsidizing everybody. Oh, maybe that's the ticket. All right, let's go back in here and say uneducated, you're paying us 5%. Poorly educated is paying us 5%. And maybe we can subsidize some of the well-educated and highly educated into the city. There's jobs here for them. And maybe some of the uneducated will move out. I know that's a horrible, horrible way to be and goes against every one of my liberal tendencies, but this is a video game, so I don't feel too bad about it. I have no idea if that's going to make any difference whatsoever. It doesn't look like it is. We're just sitting here at 1 per hour. People are upgrading, but they're not getting to larger homes anytime soon. I don't think that happens. No, it happened at 3 that their home visually changed, but I don't think anything different than that's happening. We've got crime. We have high unemployment, though the offices did make a little bit of an impact. So I can't replace all my commercial with office, can I? I'm going to bring in a few more offices. That will bring in a lot more jobs. We've got now just under 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Oh, I don't want to bulldoze that. I don't even know what that is. What is it? Oh, that's a park. No, I don't want to bulldoze my park. It's a dog park. That's the most important place in the city with no dogs in it. I can't wait for the animations that they promised to get out of this game. All right, so cool. We've got a few more offices. We've got just over 3 minutes remaining. Maybe we can get a few more people to move in now that there's a few more jobs. It has bumped up from 1 to 9 an hour. Let's see what happens. With 1 minute remaining, we are 142 people away from our goal with only 4 an hour moving in. So, oh, my timer just disappeared on me again, just as I really needed it so that I could do the countdown at the end of the video. Let me unlock my tablet again. Awesome. Here we go. And I warn you, there is going to be a loud beep, 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 beep in about 35 seconds. Oh, we have a house on fire. So, oh, we went down in population. Is it because, did we have people die there? No? No, we didn't. We did not. Yeah, there's nothing I can do in 30 seconds, so we're just going to sit here and let the timer run out. But I feel pretty good. You know, I didn't really spam anything to get extra milestones to get the higher densities or anything. But here we go with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's that Google Pixel timer noise. So we made it to 1,357 citizens. Not bad. I thought I'd get 1,000. I got 1,300. All in, I'm really happy with it. 1,357 people. Thank you once again to City Planner Plays. Be sure you go check out his video to watch him take on this exact same one tile challenge that he created. And if you want to do the one tile challenge yourself on his video, he has a link to Google Drive where he has shared this save, and you can download it and add it to your own game. And you can take part in it and let him know how you did. Did you beat me? Did you beat him? Who knows? And of course, thanks once again to City Planner Plays for master plan music. It is an absolutely fantastic thing. Let's get a nice parting shot here of our little town. You know, that's not bad. I am going to unpause because we're not looking at stats anymore. And that's going to wrap it up. I will see you after the March update in Cities Skylines 2. Of course, I still have Timberborn. I may jump into something else on Tuesdays, or I may just use this time to get ahead on my Astroneer Academy series. If you love Astroneer, that's another thing that I do as well. And be sure you follow over on Twitch for my live streams. And until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.